Hi there, Rick Yan speaking. One of the unique features of the people of Israel is that they serve one God and one God alone. A second unique feature is that they had one temple in which they worshiped and served that God. Compared to all the other nations of the world, because the other nations served many gods, and they had many temples. In fact, remember when the Apostle Paul was up on Mars Hill there in Athens, he looked around and he said, well, you people are very religious. You even have a tomb to the unknown God. But Israel was different. Israel was unique. They were a light to the Gentiles. And their temple was divided into three sections. First, there was the outer court. And then came the holy place, where only the priests were allowed to go in and serve the Lord. And then the third section was the Holy of Holies. Now, the Greek word for the temple as a whole is the word Arion. But the Greek word for that special place, that Holy of Holies, is the Greek word naos. Now, why am I talking about that? Well, if you look at 1 Corinthians chapter 3, I find it very interesting that the Apostle Paul is picking up on this whole concept of the temple. And he says in verse 16, "Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple?" Now, which of the two Greek words do you think he used? Arion, which refers to the entire temple, or naos, the Holy of Holies? You're right, he was referring to the Holy of Holies. And so God is saying, you are the Holy of Holies, in whom the Holy Spirit dwells. You see, the glory of the Lord dwells within you. And the responsibility that God has given to you and to me is to allow His glory to be seen in our attitudes and in our actions and in our relationships. So as the glory of the Lord filled the temple in Solomon's day, so has the glory of the Lord filled our lives, because you and I are the temple, the Holy of Holies of God. Thanks for watching.